I think we need a reanalysis on Bellatrix deck. I made this video to share about my recent findings on her passive. I realized that Bellatrix Death Eaters can spawn continuously, not just limited to 2 spawns when you triggered her passive, but you need to deal damage continuously to opposing player. It's not easy in my opinion, but can be done. Let's understand more about its mechanics from this match.
Golden Snitch.
Now you're in
Stack
trouble.
of monster book of monsters. Don't worry, I'll handle this.
So in the beginning, it took quite some time to spawn one Death Eater.
Oh, get me
That did not go how I thought it would.
Protego. Spiders. Nick. I'll patch you up in the street.
Stack of monster book of monsters. Keep going. You got this.
So over here, my assist card and all my other summon still survived, and they are continuously poking on the opponent player, and this enabled the continuous spawning of Death Eaters one after another. So you can see at the very end, there are already 3 Death Eaters spawned.
I'll get you this.
Bring them.
So what just happened was, in the beginning it took longer to spawn a Death Eater. Bellatrix passive works like a meter, so every damage dealt towards the opponent will increase the meter. Once the meter hit 28, you will spawn a set of 2 Death Eaters, and the second one spawn after 10 seconds interval from the first one. The meter will slowly drop. Unless you continue deal damage to the player, you can continuously spawn more Death Eaters if you manage to keep this meter at 28. So it resets once the meter drops to 0, then it will take time to bring it back to 28 again. So your deck need to be equipped with cards that can direct damage to the opposing player at a constant rate. If not, it's gonna take longer to spawn those Death Eaters. Now let's take a look at another match. This time it's against Hermione deck.
Expulso. Nebulous.
Niffler. Howler. Erumpe. Influence. Hyper. Eyes closed. Sorry.
For this match, it's harder to poke my opponent,
T-Bow's assault.
so the Death Eaters spawning is much slower.
Atmosphere charge.
This isn't what the book said.
Niffler.
Thunderstorm. Expulso. Expelliarmus.
Stack of monster book of monsters.
T-Bow's assault.
Erumpe.
Nebulous.
This guy can counter my every attack.
Niffler.
Inflate. Wisdom. No.
Above now.
Explosive.
Defeat is only temporary.
At the last moment, my Death Eater spawned. Although the Death Eater didn't survive longer, each time they appear, they disappear very fast again. So I think what you need to do when you use Bellatrix deck is keep poking your opponent player. Just direct all your damage to the player instead. Unless the summons is really too overwhelming, you need to clear it to prevent more waves from the opponent. So this is what I gathered from my recent matches, and I'm not sure whether it is true to my findings. So let me know down at the comments below if you know of anything about Bellatrix, how you can trigger her passive continuously like that.